audience, and welcome to game number 5 of the Best of 5 series with the BattleFy Community Cup. This, of course, is going to be Dome Destroyers versus ProFailers. We actually were unable to see the 4 previous games, but we are able to get you the tiebreaker scenario right now, which is going to be awesome, sick, phenomenal. For those of you that don't know, the BattleFy Community Cup is a bi-weekly tournament that happens with just community members. These are non-ESL pros. Alright, so these are just community members just looking to have a good time, play some games. So right now, we are, of course, going with not Wednesday 13, a.k.a. Wednesday, a.k.a. WDY, for the win. Regular streamer, just a good guy all around. He is, of course, going to be playing his token Goliath. And we're going against the ProFailers, a.k.a. Spade, Tyson, Krite, and Vlad. But one thing that I want to note is just not only the skill build, which is the standard skill build that you see nowadays, which is 1 leap, 1 fire breath, 1 charge. Fire breath is, of course, being used for farming, while leap smash and charge are being used for traversal. Great picks all the time. But if you look at the perks, we're starting to see something that's a little bit different from what we see in the standard route. We're looking at this and we see that Wednesday is running cooldown reduction as opposed to his standard, which is feeding. He usually runs feeding. That way he gets increased feeding speed so he can just eat and evolve faster. If you look at Spade, he's running a health regen because he wants to be that extra tanky assault. That way he's not relying on the medic in between combat. We have Vlad, of course, going to be going with clip size, so he wants to be shooting more with the pistols along with the repulsor beam. He is, however, getting revealed and just barely dodging that dome coming out, just leaping at just the perfect moment. For those of you that don't know, there is a 0.83 second window where you can dodge a dome when it gets thrown. So we are at that point, and he did dodge it quite effectively. However, the dome quickly gets pulled down immediately, and Wednesday is already stealthing back behind Vlad, using the building to give him cover. However, he knows there's no detection that way, so he's looking behind him. This is a great awareness by Vlad, being aware that something happened and snuck right past him. So now they have spotted him. They pings her out, which is why we're seeing that monster reticle right there for the accessibility options that was brought to you. But we're already having an intense chase right now as we have Wednesday at full armor, just about to be full evolve meter, which is what he's going to have right now. We have recharge as well on Sunny and Kyra, which means that the accelerate and jetpacks are going to be real in this game. It's going to be non-stop on the tail of the monster, which I think is why Wednesday's choosing right now to evolve and just say, you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it live. We're going in, and right now we see the beams coming out. The little tracking satellite's going to do some nice damage. Takes off a bit of a bar. Takes off a bar in a bit. We have a 1-point rock throw, a 2-point leaf smash, 2-point fire breath. We're going into it now. Here comes the rock. Goes on Kaysen, knocks him right in the face, getting it burned. Repulsor going to be trying to keep Kyra alive, doing what he can to stop the charge. Unable to mitigate all the damage, but gets just enough to keep Kaysen alive. The repulsor beam, however, is going to be used to try and keep Kaysen alive for just a little bit longer. Shield drone taking all that damage away from Wednesday. Already through the remaining bits of armor, going right for the medic. Unable to finish it though. Kaysen using the terrain quite effectively, using the flame breath to get rid of the Sunny drone. Here comes the leaf smash. Connects on the assault. Assault's going to get rocked in the face, but no, he changes his mind and goes for the support. Krite going to eat that jetpack boost going on Kyra. Going to get rocked by the repulsor beam to stop him from focusing down. Here comes the leap. It's going to connect on Spade. A shield drone takes it all, though. Rock gets thrown back at the shield drone, gets the AoE damage on the assault, but the shield is popped, so that doesn't matter. Here comes the punch. Here comes the heavies. Everything's being done. Stealth path's going in. Gets our buddy Jack. Jack's going to get boosted away, and here comes the rock. Rock gets stocked. Hits the cliff. We're going to see the cliff right there. Here comes Vlad getting boosted around, going up in the air, going up and around. Here we go. Around the Rosie. We're going around, still going for the finish, wants to make this health worthwhile, goes for it. Wednesday is going in for the finish, trying to get something out of this, but isn't quite able to get anything, and he knows it, so he decides to leave. Going to be vacating the premises after he received a vicious pounding in that first dome in this game. Well, first successful dome in this game. So we're going to see that he's going to be pushing out and going this way, probably around the northern border, probably stopping around here. And he'll be put in combat if I had to guess. However, he's at a decision point right now. He can choose to loop back, or he can choose to keep going. It's really where we're at right now. And he's going to choose to stealth back, but he did leave a footprint there. Just something to note. Just a reminder, for the tier 2, we're looking at a 2-point leap, 2-point fire breath, which means it's 1-point rock, 1-point charge. And we saw that he was just short on the damage, so even though overall, if he was able to land everything quite effectively with the abilities in full combo, he has more damage. However, they use the terrain perfectly in order to make sure that he was not able to get that However, he is currently captured in another dome. He does have full armor, so he's ready to fight, as opposed to last time where he had almost no armor. He only had a bar and a bit. Maybe a little bit of protein snack on there, but that's it. And here we go. Rock getting picked up, gets tossed back, hits Sunny. Sunny's at half. Going to be going straight for Sunny. Wants to get rid of this at port as soon as possible. General rule of thumb is focus down the support first, then the medic, because the support's job will be to keep the medic alive, unless it's a Cabot or a Bucket. They are the exceptions to the rule. But even then, Cabot can still be focused just because of the damage. Focusing Bucket never really works well because turrets are still turrets. They hurt. He's trying to get that charge off, going for everything. Here comes the flame in the leap, getting used on Kaizen. Kaizen going to be going to try and survive. Gets boosted out by Krite. Krite's doing what he can to keep that medic alive, and they better be buying him drinks after he's doing an exceptional job doing it. Here comes the leap, connects on both Krite and Kaizen. Rock gets thrown, barely missing. They're on the high ground, trying to run. Here comes the charge. Give me looking for the finish on Krite. Sorry, Kaizen. Kaizen's going to get smacked up. Has a sliver of health. Going to get jetpacked away just to make sure he's safe. Here comes the Rock. Looking for it. Does hit the wall, though. Not quite able to get the finisher. Here comes the charge for the finish. Here comes the stealth pounce through the repulsor beam. Not quite. Toxic grenades being tossed. Everything's being tossed. Trying to get this damage out. They're almost out. He's only had 4 bars of health. Trying to get this finish on Kaizen. They burned everything, keeping him alive. It's almost at that time. He knows it. He wants it. He's going for it. Not quite able to get it. Gets 1 bar left. Going down. Leaps to the low ground. Looking for Kaizen. Hits the wall again with the rocks. These wall rocks are real. #1 winner on the game is right now rock walls. It's either that or Krite. Vlad, however, has been doing an exceptional job with that repulsor beam, making sure that he's not able to do anything with it, able to keep him right on the tail of it, making sure he's not quite able to charge at him, which completely mitigates one of Goliath's main strength, is his ability to charge at the opponent for extra CC. If you're able to do that properly with your repulsor beam and cancel that out, you're in a great position. However, we are already almost at dome recharged, as we're seeing it right here. That reticle is just building up right now. And Wednesday knows that right now he can go for another stage 2 fight. Against this team, he's not going to get anything, as they were able to show in the last 2 domes. And he does get captured again. Right now you're in kind of a rough spot. You can choose to evolve in this dome and just kind of YOLO it. But at the same time, you only get a little chunk of armor. He has full armor, so he wants to be able to use that effectively. He might choose to just wait till he's out of armor, then evolve, because that way he gets the health increase along with the health increase along with a bit of armor, so that's a little bit of a bonus. Here we go, though. Here comes the flight. Fight starting. Here we got toxic grenades, stealth pounce. Everything's being thrown yet again. They know exactly where he was as soon as they threw the repulsor beam into the woods. Wasn't quite able to do anything. Here comes the fire breath. Rock throws just barely missing Krite again, going straight for Spade. Spade's going to be on the low ground, and we have a leap smash connects on Spade. Spade's going to get knocked around. Here comes the rock. It's picked up and thrown at Vlad. Going to get shield droned after the fact, though. That shield drone's a little bit too late. And here comes the leap. Connects on Krite. Krite's low. There's the first down of the game going on Krite. We have Vlad, however, ready for it. We have the medic going in. Kaizen's in a great position, looking to get the pickup. Almost got it, and they do get it, meaning Krite gets picked up with 1 strike still remaining. Barely missing on the rock. Going to be looking to get that finisher, though. Goes straight towards Vlad. Vlad right now is on the run. Going to be choosing to leap at him, but not quite able to connect. Rock gets thrown backwards. Going to be missing him because of the tree. That tree just saved Vlad's life as he's now on the run. Wednesday, now losing all his armor, is ready to evolve and wants to get across this map as quick as possible to try and get himself a nice evolve and build things up a little bit more. So far, hero of the game right now is probably Krite, with second place being Vlad. Kaizen and being tanky is all heck, keeping himself alive, doing what he can. And for those that are asking about it in chat, pings are good. Everyone's got a good connection, so we're looking great this game. But I don't know. Looking at this, Wednesday should be evolving. Yep, there's the evolve animation. You see him bubbling out of the chest. Wednesday going to stage 3. We'll have to see what skills he chooses. Currently, he's at 1 rock, 2 leap, 2 fire breath, 1 charge. Going at it right now. What does he choose to finish? He chooses to finish with 3 rock, and he gets himself a 3 leap smash. So that's going to be a very high damage. So he's going to have the burst potential he needs, and that should give him just enough to finish off this Hunter team. But we are already in another dome, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Here he goes. Here comes the fire breath going right in at it. Is Wednesday able to finish it, though? That's the question. Krite's going to be mini-nuking from the high ground, looking for Kaizen. Kaizen's right beside him. Gets bursted down, barely surviving. Looking to get a little bit of melt, though, as he's just flaming him right in the face. Here comes the charge. Puts him right in the low ground. Jetpack being used by Sunny on Kaysen. Not quite able to connect, though. Goes straight for the assault, but he does end up saving Kaysen. Rocks being thrown backwards, going straight for Spade. Spade's on the low ground, but he says, nope, I want crit instead. Changes his mind and goes straight for crit. Here comes the punches. Going for the heavies. Keeping Sunny down, but Kaysen's right there with the heals. Kaysen keeping everyone up. Here comes the rock. Connects on Kaysen. Kaysen's down. Medic is down, leaving only Vlad, Krite, and Spade. Those three are right now going against a very, very angry Wednesday. Leaf Smash connects on Krite. Looking for it. Does finish Krite, so that's 2 down. Only Spade and Vlad remain. Looking for the Flame Breath. Looking for the pickup. Vlad is on the run. Spade is right now staying near the bodies, trying to keep him busy. Here comes the leap. Yes, finishes Spade, which means Spade's down. Krite's down, Case is down, and that leaves only Vlad on the run. If you look at Vlad, he's already at the relay, just running and getting what he can. Wednesday's going to be choosing to armor up off these corpses and get himself ready. Once he has it, he might go to the relay. Who knows? But right now, there was a great engagement for Wednesday, able to get his downs. He just needed that little bit more damage and, you know, a little less tree cover and less rocks, less ledges. They're kind of the heroes right now. They were blocking all those rocks. Luck of the year right there. Luck of the year. So we're looking at this, and we have Vlad already on the run. However, Wednesday is aware of this, and he just says, you know what? I'll just go for relay. Watch out for those blitz leopards, Vlad. They're looking for her. They're like, this hunter looks tasty. So Wednesday is on the relay, which means that he has to just keep destroying it, which means Vlad, this guy right here, has to come and just interrupt it. He can't just let him wail on that relay. So we're looking at this right now. It is ticking down. Dropship timers at 57, 56, 55 seconds. With just one Flame Breath, he should be able to get him down really low and then follow with a Rock Throw despite the repulsor beam. Here comes the interrupt. And he's just barely keeping it alive, back with 1 HP. Doesn't connect with the Flame Breath, though. You're going to see the repulsor beam coming out in just a moment, keeping himself alive. Vlad just doing everything he can to survive. 39, 40 seconds. Here comes the dodge. Looking for it. Flame Breath going to be used, and he's going to be looking to grab, but he does get the Stealth Pass, which means that Wednesday's going on with a victory for this round, meaning they win the tiebreaker scenario as the Dome Destroyers, putting them into a 3-2 lead in favor of the Monster Team, which is this time Dome Destroyers, getting them into the next round of the BattleFy Community Cup. So we are done, but if you look at this game, you see great jobs on the healing because you see everyone getting low, no one getting finished. Because not only were they able to dodge everything, they were able to protect themselves, and they were able to engage. I'd like to see this team further. Maybe next week or tomorrow at the Go for Evolve Sunday Cup, or maybe at the TGL today. I don't know. That's up to them. So we're getting there. We'll take a look and see what we can get. In the meantime, guys, that's it for right now. We're going to get ready to go into the next round, which means we're going back to the fade in, fade out screen for those of you in the VODs. For those of you watching live, that means that it is time to go back to the nice waiting screen while we get another game. Shouldn't take too long. There was a bit of a confusion right at the start, but we'll make sure that doesn't happen again. So thanks, guys, for watching. We'll be back with the next game in just a few minutes, and we'll see you guys very shortly.